The big one we've been waiting for, Mx1, the final feature race, incorporating the Joker lane. Good start, Josiah Natsky, an absolutely breathtaking start. We've got one down in the first corner, so a big bit of drama. Brody Connolly's got a good start as well, so Ben Townley's in third place. Dream start for the race fans. 1, 2 and 3 are the three we wanted to see going at it here. Josh Jack's a wonderful start. He's in fourth place. Tyler Steiner and Jack Trelaw, they're battling out for 6th and 7th place at the moment, so I tell you what, when it's all on the line and the fans want to show, we are going to be on here. So a massive 15 minutes plus a lap feature race here. We've got the Joker lane up for grabs as well. Plenty to talk about. Brody Connolly in desperation mode. He's had the win in race 1. He got back up for a top 5 result. Really needs to win this race and have some bad luck go Josiah's way. Ben Townley's gone down on the top of Braemar Road as well. Good recovery and a good remount. He's only lost a handful of spots, but not what he wanted to try and chase these two boys down for some overall glory. Josiah and Brody, this is going to be on here, Neil. We're in the stadium section, the Joker lane's
absolutely. These two Bay of Plenty riders really are giving us all the excitement. Remembering, of course, that we've got it to see which way it will go, because Brody had the shocker last time. So he's now, when I'm putting it out, 5 points behind, 5 behind. So when you've got a 4 and then 6, so he needs to win this one and to have Josiah back in third place. That's the only chance he's got on this one. So I can't look out. I can't see that happening. Cannot see that happening. But we know in motocross anything can happen. So we'll be excited to watch this unfold at the moment. Brennigan Earth Movers, specialist in earthworks and shelter belt removal. No job too big and small. We cover the ball from 1 tonne to 14 tonne excavators, bobcats, truck and trailer hire as well. You name it, they've got it. They can move it. Brennigan Earth Movers are Podium, proud to present Mx1 Racing. And of course the digger over under the trees here, proud to do a mega amount of work on the track here this morning in these atrocious conditions. How have we ended up with a track like this good, and yet we started off with an absolute mud bath, a slush heap, call it what you like. It was ugly with a capital U, and we've pulled a rabbit out of the hat. It was an amazing job, thanks to John Brennigan along with Ben Townley and the whole team coming together for a cracker bit of work this morning. We were 35 minutes late. In fact, actually we were 35 with late, and then our other hold up the hill to have our last race going in before 4:30 here this afternoon. This is a huge congrats to the Bay of Plenty Club and what they've been able to produce out of what looked to be so ugly here today. Very, very close to not having any racing at all this weekend. Atrocious conditions yesterday for the young juniors, but they carried on riding. We made a little bit of a detour and had a slightly shorter track for them, and that really did help to save the day, and that's made it better for them. Oh, they're using it. They're using a Joker lane. Both of them have used a Joker lane here in their first and title lap. So here we go. That's not a bad move. I'll tell you what, there's no way you want to let, if you were 88 Brody Connolly, you're going to let Josiah Natsky use that lane and get away, because it is a psych. It is a real psych when you get it. You've only got to look at Jared Hennon's performance to know how positive it was to go out early and use that. So here they are. Many of them using it. The next ones have used it too. Here we go with 53 in there and looking out there for the 4th end. These guys have not used it. That's the difference. They have not used it. So looking out there at the moment, the top 4 that have used it. So first up, Josiah Natsky, Brody Connolly, Jack Trelaw in there. Those are your hot shots at the moment, Brad. So doesn't seem to be as much of a tactic. Just use it and get on with it.
No, I think the call of the day is just to get into race pace, get going, get it all out of the way. And Jack Trelaw, Ben Townley, they joined the top 2 competitors and they have used it. We're going to see Josh Jack and Tyler Steiner. They were ahead of Jack Trelaw and Ben Townley when they used the Joker lane, so could still be a bit of excitement and some drama that will come. But Josh Jack, Tyler Steiner, they have the Joker lane up their sleeve, as Josiah Natsky has been absolutely breathtakingly fast today. Brody Connolly can just watch in awe as they go at it. Still no way through for Ben Townley on Jack Trelaw, as Jack has a wild ride through the spiral section. This has been an absolutely brilliant battle as Benno just squares it up, gets on the parallel early, and a new 3rd place spot for Benno. He's been on fire here today, so Ben Townley trying everything he's got, and he's now trying to get after those front 2, but with getting held up by Jack there a little bit, may have just lost the momentum he needed, and that early off-track excursion for Benno maybe just broken the challenge for overall race wins here, but this is going to be some kind of show. Josiah Natsky, he keeps this pace up here. Absolutely breathtaking, Neil.
All right, 23 to go for it. Josiah out there on that Red Bull KTM supported SX 450F as we go back to 2nd place for the Honda Hotshot, the 88 of Brody Connolly out there. Are these boys not in your program, folks? Reason being, of course, they're effectively only late entries as the team jostled to get them into place when, first of all, it was an opportunity to see that Brody was going to be joining in with the Honda team. Before that, it wasn't quite confirmed whether he'd have a bike and even whether he was going to be able to race. So that is great news. And of course, we then have the fact that that was for a case for Josiah, and Josiah is actually in the program, but not as it was originally intended. But here he is, and good to show for it. So 23.88 is the way we work, and Josiah Natsky, along with the 88 in there as well. Looking out for the 93 of Jack Trelaw, the man from Ctas Southland on the Honda Motul Best Build Competition. Construction, my apologies, Alpine Star 100% Pirelli Unforeseen Workshop, Flying W suspension, Akrapovic, Twinair, Renthal Hahn with the metric X-Trick by Moto SR, Dr. Trim, Vortex, Hinson Works Connection, a fabulous list for Jack at the moment.
All right, 9 minutes plus a lap remaining here. Josiah Natsky has pulled out a massive advantage. Brody Connolly, no answer really at the moment, so the 23 leads the 88 by a decent margin. It was 6.4 seconds last time they crossed the line, and then it's a further 11 seconds back to Ben Townley in third place. So 1, 2 and 3 fairly well set. You've got Jack Trelaw still there in fourth place. We had Tyler Steiner duking it out in that top four before, but he's made the mistake and now has drifted back a little bit. Josh Jack's there in fifth. He has not used the Joker lane. Will he use it on this time around? No, Josh Jack, he saves the Joker. So still plenty of excitement left in this MX1 feature race here with 8.5 minutes remaining, but it's Brody Connolly giving chase. Josiah Natsky, two international superstar riders. It's been wonderful to have them home here at the Summer Cross. And Josiah Natsky, he has really had the bit between his teeth today on December the 30th. You can't really read too much into this as far as the season's concerned, but these two are world-class competitors, Neil, and it's been an absolute treat for the race fans.
Well, after the atrocious condition of yesterday, must take a bow to the juniors that rode and also to the minis over there on the Brady Motorsport track. Brad was commentating over there. We were here on the junior track, and the way the day unfolded, it was luckily we had an easement of rain. The rain came down again last night, but the easing of the rain just gave us the ability to just be able to cope with the track, and only just. There was a lot of learning done by the juniors. Unfortunately, a number threw it in as well. We had, for example, over 20 starters in the 65 and only 10 to finish the day, so there was an attrition rate, but hats off to all those that did it today. And what a day today with the conditions. Although it was only a few spits this morning, the fact the damage had been done with a mega amount of rain over the last 30 odd hours, and to see what the recovery was made was absolutely awesome. So take a bow, BOP MCC. And here we go with our Brennigan Earth Movers last moto, MX1. The start line is bare, nobody's there because we've got everybody on the racetrack. It is Josiah Natsky from Brody Connolly back to Ben Townley with Jack Trelaw, Josh Jack in there on the 57 ahead of Prix de Boom, who's having a great run. Go to Tyler Steiner as well at the moment. See out there we've got Seth Thompson and Jaden McAlone. Good to see Jaden, people like Jaden stepping up. He could have ridden MX3 today quite easily, but he's made the big move to go MX1. Good for you, Jaden. With Tyler Steiner, Ethan Waters in there on 8-9, Luke Vandley, and 10 for James Roundtree on that Moto Track and Trail supported Yamaha YZF 450.
All right, here we go. 6.5 minutes remaining, so we're well and truly halfway through this one here, and it is still unchanged. That race lead, Josiah Natsky. Let's have a look at some split times. It's gone out to 11.4 seconds, so he continues to turn the screws here. Josiah is on fire at the Summer Cross 2023 edition. Brilliant stuff. Brody Connolly still looks red hot there in second place. Beno a little bit quicker than Rhodes on that lap around, so maybe a chance for Beno to challenge for position number 2 perhaps. Still a massive 6 minutes to go, and now only 9 seconds. It was 11 and a half a lap ago, so Ben Townley a lot quicker than Brody Connolly on that last lap around. We might have some more trials and tribulations to still look out. We've got Josh Jack, he's in 5th place. He hasn't used the Joker lane. Potentially he's got a chance to spoil this overall podium. We're going to find out in the next remaining 6 minutes of our Brennigan Earthworks supported MX1. What a feature on the program today. It's been some kind of spectacular to watch Josiah Natsky, a rejuvenated Josiah after signing with the Red Bull KTM race team here in New Zealand. He's got a wonderful ride in Canada here coming up in the 2024 season. I can't wait to get in behind this global superstar Josiah Natsky. He's only moments away from a bit of MX1 glory here. Neil, Brody Connolly, Ben Townley, Are they right there in second and third place?
Well, certainly for Ben, Ben has not been doing the training. He's not as prepared as those other riders, and he told us at Taupo Labour Weekend that he's much better suited to a 125, a bike that he could control rather than one that was controlling him. So a little bit of the old arms out of the sockets today. So take a bow, Ben. Still understand you've been awesome. For me personally, your endeavours in helping the club yesterday as riders rep and what you've done overnight to get this track rideable today, that's my heroism for Ben Townley. So well done, Ben. No disgrace whatsoever on what he's written out here today. It's been none other than exceptional. So keep looking out. Brennigan Earth moving, and our hot shots doing it all again here with Josiah Netsky, Brody Connolly, Ben Townley on 101 with 57, Josh Jack and 93, Jack Talor on their charge at the moment. Top 5 for the final part of the race, Brad.
Oh, again, exciting too. Josh Jack used the Joker lane. He's riding behind Benno, so podium fight is red hot. As Benno's in a bit of trouble here, Josh Jack's charging hard. He's been absolutely brilliant today. And then LMC Husqvarna has not missed a beat. So Josh Jack, your big mover in that lap around, up into 4th place and only 1.5 seconds off the podium. So we've got some fireworks coming up in the final 4 minutes for us a lap. Still to encounter here, Josiah Natsky. Absolutely breathtaking down the back straight. He's into the stadium section already. Brody Connolly's up the top of Raymar Road, so Josiah's got the entire back straight of Awa Kaponga up his sleeve. There is the battle we're looking out for into the spiral. It is Josh Jack piling on a bit of pressure. Ben Townley, who'll be absolutely shattered. He was out here at daybreak on the bulldozer. He's out there just bending to hang on for that podium spot. Jack Trelaw's a good 5th place there. You got Prita Boone doing wonderful things here at Mx1 Racing. As he's in 6th place, Luke Vanderley on his debut ride in Mx1. He's in the top 7 as well. And you've got the likes of Ethan Waters on the Marathon Yamaha, Tyler Steiner, Josh Tarut, and Cam Negus rounding out all the way to 11th. Neil, absolutely brilliant. Loved our Mx1 Racing here today with 3.5 minutes to go.
And as Club President Simon has highlighted, probably been up something like maybe 4 or 4:30 this morning as well, so sleep deprived. And then what he had to organise with last night to get the machine, probably he was at their track till dark. I would say it's lucky if he's got 4, maybe 5 hours sleep max last night. So an incredible run. Thank you, BT. Loving your insult. And see what he's been see what he's doing out on the racetrack at the moment is amazing as well. So bring it on with Altherm JCR Yamaha and the famous 101, Mr. Ben Townley, alive and flying on the track today, courtesy of Altherm Winter Systems Yamaha, along with Yamaha New Zealand, JCR Hughes Transport, Yamalube, JYTR, YMF, YMI, Holland's Collision Centre, Ward Demolition, Fox Pirelli Workshop Graphics and KT Traders. Quality sponsors behind a quality team. 101 for Ben Townley. Back filling in because at Woodville it will be Australian hero Jed Beaton, who's going to be a wicked act man. He's going to be a hard man to beat for the title. Yamaha is super serious. Maximus out with injury, so he can't defend his MX1 title, so they brought in the big guns to retain #1 in New Zealand MX1 Racing. Bring it on with Altherm JCR Yamaha. But at the moment it's the KTM out there of the flying Josiah Natsky holding it as #1, Brad.
Oh, absolutely. We saw him at Labour Weekend, and that was the start of his build-up to the summer of motocross. He said, I'm starting now and I'm training hard. I want to give it a real good go. I've got a wonderful chance to shine in Canada this year. And right from that moment on, we've seen nothing but brilliant things from Josiah Natsky. This is going to be a mighty good feeling if he can hang on now. There's about a minute and a half left on the race clock here. So he's going to turn around and start maybe the final 2 laps here. I'd say 2 laps to go. Here for Josiah Natsky, a real statement in New Zealand motocross as he's turned up to play here at the Summercross. Brody Connolly still there in a quality 2nd place. Ben Townley looks to have just put a little bit of a buffer between him and Josh Jack, so that battle for the podium looks to be still going on here for the final couple of laps. And then you've got Jack Trelaw, this young rookie sensation on MX1 machinery. He's turning heads on that model Westfield Honda, and he'll be loving the experience here at Summercross.
Well, of course, our lap times are super sensational because of the use of the Joker lane. So once they've all used it, you have a comparison to make it 1:27. I think today we've had that 1:38 time of Matic Dixon to take the inaugural debut Damon Ree's fastest rider at Summercross Trophy. It really gives us an idea of just what sort of speed's been going on here. And the thing for me with Josiah at the moment, he could quite easily go into cruise mode, but no, he's got to push himself. He's not going to improve his motocross by going round in circles. He's got to do it with a figure and do it with rim, and I'm sure he'll be one to say I put in my best effort here today. So well done team at Red Bull KTM, and a opportunity to witness a superstar in action here today in a climatic form. What an out of the gate, what an absolutely smashing effort to see him up with this placing and this position and this leading margin, as a white flag will await him on the next lap to give him 1 to go for our final race of the day, the Brennigan Earth Moving's MX1 class.
Oh yeah, it was a big day at the office. We had Brody Brody Connolly turn up. He hang on and won race number 1. It was a great showdown between these two. A bit of bad luck for Brody Connolly in race 2 as he crashed on the whole shot corner. This one was gifted to Josiah Natsky, really. We were in for a showdown here. It was going to be the best of the best going at it. And Josiah Natsky come out. Now he's got one more lap to go, and he's made a real statement so far. One more lap to hang on. He's got a decent little buffer back to Broads, who's done a good job there on his Honda race team. So awesome to have Broads back in the country. He's done a wonderful job here today, and some bad luck in moto number 2. What might have been for Brody Connolly. He's there with Ben Townley right there in 3rd place. So Benno's still charging hard. We've got Josh Jack in 4th place. So this is 2nd, 3rd and 4th. They're about to go over the line. There's only a couple of seconds separating that there. So anything may be happening on this final lap. We'll wait and see how it all unfolds, but you cannot take anything away from the man out in front. Josiah Natsky has been simply breathtaking. The Natsky coaching has been another bow he's put in his repertoire this year as well. So a fabulous 2023 campaign. He's going places, this man here. He's made a real statement at the Summercross today in the Red Bull KTM. Not missed a beat so far. He's half a lap away from Mx1 glory. It's been so spectacular. The best Mx1 field we've seen in some years. There's been depth in numbers. It's been spectacular. The track is looking absolutely brilliant. This is a Summercross to remember for sure. The 50th we celebrated last event. This one, the 51st running. I'm going to remember this for a long, long time. What a amazing job by the Bay of Plenty Motorcycle Club. They pulled the rabbit out of a hat. Amazing torrential rain overnight. Come here this morning and the track team went into work, making this place absolutely spectacular. Truly world-class circuit. Truly world-class riders that put on a show, and the Tony Rees Motorcycles Honda Summercross for 2023 is going to be capped off by this man here, the number 23. What a feeling for this man here, making a statement in New Zealand motocross. The victory in the overall for Josiah Natsky, absolutely brilliant from that man there. And what a show he's put on here. We look back to Broads, still there in 2nd place, Benno in 3rd, and Josh Jack. So unchanged with little decent buffers between them. I would say that's how we're going to see this one finish here. What might have been for Brody Connolly after that race 2 hiccup at the start, had to come through the pack, still got a top 5 result, was all on here, but he's going to come home in a quality 2nd place. So well done to Broads, welcome home to your New Zealand summer. He comes home in 2nd place. Benno, what a day at the office, trips to the podium all day long, and he comes home for another 3rd place. And Josh Jack, a stellar ride from Josh here today. He'll be absolutely thrilled with that performance and gets his LMC Husqvarna right in the top 4 mix. Here is Jack Trelaw. He'll be coming home in that Modal Best Build Honda Alpine Star race team. That is going to be a top 5 result in some very challenging conditions. He'll be better for that ride here and prepping up nicely for the Honda International New Zealand Grand Prix meeting at Woodville. Thank you so much for everyone that has joined us here today. It's been a wonderful day. Thank you to Joseph and the team at Ctas. Absolutely brilliant to have them here and broadcasting live to the globe. Brilliant stuff. I've had a wonderful time here. Thank you to Neil, and I'll pass him over to Neil to wrap it all up, and thank you so much. We'll see you at Woodville.
Cheers, Brad. Thank you very much. Part of Turbo Sound here. Proud to be amping up the volume once again with this awesome event. Bay of Plenty Motorcycle Club like to thank our sponsors for all of their support. And that includes Blue Ring Honda, Tony Rees Motorcycles, Ocean Ford, iPhone and Maxis with Marine Diesel Services, Alpha Pipelines, Brennigan Earth Moving, Power Farming, Fogatani Laser and Photo, Drain Tech, White's Power Sport, Lee at 6040 Milking with AB Equipment, Fairview Aluminium, Fogatani Trade Zone, Radio 1SS, EBES with Bay Rock along with Q97, The Beacon with BikesportNZ.com, Rotary, Fogatani, thank you Rotary with your work, Josh Coppins Racing, along with Moto SR, Fogatani District Council, Aotea Gaming Trust, along with Lion Foundation and New Zealand Community Trust. We have Underwood and Wilkins Signage, WEC at New Zealand, along with Forest Service and Training, Dippy, MXD, along with ERF Building and Electrical, Bay Spreaders with Brody Drainage, proud to be sponsoring our mini track yesterday in conjunction with Brady Motorsport, Bay of Plenty Committee and club members and the Awakaponga local community and our landowners as well. How good is that? To all the people, the officials, mega of them, every one of them, volunteers, proud people that love the sport like we do. What an awesome day. The rabbit out of the hat has never been done so immaculate as it has been today. Absolutely disastrous since Friday night. Was it Friday night? No, in fact, Thursday night when it started to rain.